all the disrespect before you play back. Button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back to yet again the second episode of Checking These Buttons. Hope you guys enjoyed that first one. It was definitely unexpected, but I really feel that we need to talk about it. So either way, thank you guys for joining me for the second one. I feel a little under the weather, man, so I'm definitely gonna get me some rest for tomorrow. So here's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna post a dedicated video for a sponsor early in the morning, but later tomorrow night, which is Sunday night, you'll have a regularly scheduled episode of Button Check. So thank you guys for the support from the bottom of my heart. We got some hot buttons right now. I think we got like 2 or 3 stories to cover. So chapters down below. Without further ado, let's go. All right, now into the first set of Avatar Legends, the new gameplay. We got Maximilian reacting. I'm reacting for the first time, and you already know the first time I saw this, I had a lot of questions for y'all, and I was like, I don't mean to shit on it. I didn't really follow the whole series or anything, and just watching the original gameplay, I was like, I'll wait. I'll wait to see how it plays and if I like it or not. But right now, it's not my favorite. But a lot of you in the comments were like, yo, give it a try. Matter of fact, go watch the series because we love the series. Well, anyway, we're going to start it right here. I guess they just dropped some new gameplay. We got Max, so we're going to have his reactions. We'll get deeper. Let's go.
With more mobility by enabling a controllable
that's fast.
going forward and backwards with the ability to pass through opponents.
So you can pass through opponents.
With Momo, you receive
See, hold on. The passing through opponents, that right here.
More mobility by enabling a controllable
that's fast.
going forward and backwards with the ability
I was about to
pass
say
through
it.
opponents.
So you can pass through opponents.
I don't like the way that it looks. Like it looks like it almost looks like you're not gonna be able to control it accurately like the way you want to, because it just goes kind of like willy-nilly. Obviously, I don't know. Haven't played the game. How y'all feeling about that? But just watching stuff like that, just like, ooh, I don't know if I like that mechanic. Anyway, let's keep going.
Pressing left, right, or nothing with the flow button in the air. You can also cancel into attacks from glider much quicker than before. Lastly, Appa provides Aang the ability to directly go into flow attacks using any normal attack button. Experiment with all the support characters to find your fighting styles then. You want to see more? Sign up for the closed alpha test now, and don't forget to wishlist Avatar Legends, the fighting game, on Steam.
Bro,
Okay.
they added Mortal Kombat X variations. I was thinking it was going to be like grooves from CVS2 that changed the overall gameplay mechanics. No. Aang has like a de facto moveset, right? They have like a default moveset. But depending on your support character who cannot be played, they just hang out in the background, they will modify that moveset to give you different things. So there's 3 different ways to effectively play each character based on those abilities. Some people didn't like the MKX variations because there was always clearly one that was better than the other. I kind of end up loving it. I'm going to be honest. People didn't like it for a variety of reasons, but I always dug it because one character ended up sometimes being 3 or 4 characters. Like, no kidding. Especially in the consideration of the 2 that I like the most, like Tokido and Predator. Dude, they were 3 completely different characters. Completely different. They were. You can just play one and then play another one that's not as good, but does all this different stuff completely. And yeah, I think it's really cool. It seems almost like kind of intimidating, but at the same point, it's like they're covering an obvious thing that could happen. Where it's a 2D animated game, they may not have a massive roster, right? There might not be the biggest roster at launch. It could be like 10 characters or 8 or 12 or whatever. But if you can play those 8 to 12 characters 3 different ways per character, each one gets 3 different things they could do, then my God, man. If Uncle is a Zuko support character, then he's not playable, dude. You know?
All right, let's stop it right there. Okay, so don't stone me. Because, 9 times out of 10, I agree with what Max is saying. And I see what he's saying here, 100%. But I don't agree to the point where it's like, okay, if it doesn't have a big roster, I don't think it makes up having 3 different grooves or 3 different modes per character. Like, ooh, I could play him 3 different ways. I don't think that makes up for having a lack of roster to where people will be like, yeah, we don't really have many characters, but look at how many ways I can play this one single character. I don't think that's going to make up for the fact and bring new players or even have more people purchase the game. I really don't, because it comes down to like, you're going to see the 3 different ways to play one character, if this is the truth, right? And you're going to pick one. You're not going to just keep switching. You're going to be like, well, I kind of don't like this one or that one. This is mine. I like this one. Or maybe you switch it up per matchup. I don't know. All I'm saying is like, small rosters, no. But then again, this is just speculation, and this is coming from somebody that hasn't watched the series or anything like that. How y'all feeling? Like, really, I'm really interested to see how you're feeling towards this game. And if it does have a small roster, is it DOA? Or do you think, nah, it can still survive as long as you have these 3 different modes, I guess, per character? Now, some of the reactions down below saying the devs have confirmed on the Discord that being a support character doesn't necessarily lock them out of fighting or being in consideration of being an actual playable one. Okay, and oh my gosh, I think this means Toph gets a boulder as support, and then they did variations without the issue of the original characters being incomplete without them. That one has over 200 likes, so wrapping it up, this is really shaping up to be something cool. So there y'all have it. How you feeling? I really feel like the people that follow the series are already fans of Avatar. I feel it's gonna be like a must for them. This is like a no-brainer. It's kind of like take my money. For everybody else like myself that just enjoys playing fighting games but doesn't really follow with the series, like it's like same thing for Invincible, right? Invincible versus. I follow the series. I love this series. So more than likely, I'm gonna get the game. That doesn't automatically mean I'm going to like the game. Like when Street Fighter came out, nobody knew what that shit was. I didn't know what it was. I literally walked into a Shakey's Pizza in Modesto, California, saw me some gal, fell in love with the white man. First time I ever fell in love, well, maybe not the first time. Dun, 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 flying higher. Anyway, in my dumbass way of trying to say something, I didn't know what Street Fighter was, but I didn't need to. I automatically it was love at first sight with that game. With anything else, right, with Invincible Versus, doesn't mean I'm necessarily gonna like it. I'm hoping to God I like it, but I will buy it just because I'm a fan of the series. With this one, I'm waiting to see, I'm really interested to see the shelf life, how it plays more than anything. You know, you gotta wait a minute for the shelf life, and I'm not wishing for it to doom right off the bat, but I don't know. I guess I'm waiting for it to get more cooked in that oven to see if there's something that catches me with the mechanics. Because right now I'm still like, okay, kind of cool, but technically not enough for me to open up the wallet. But that's just me. How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, next up for them, Tokido becoming a damn scientist and playing with his mouth. Buttons that need to be checked. This is crazy. So apparently on Tokido's channel, he got like a series called The Fighting Game Lab, where him and like some scientists or something get together. They put on the lab coats and they just start running tests and experiments while playing games in Street Fighter 6 to see what causes faster reflexes and stuff like that. It's actually kind of crazy. Link down below so you can check out the whole thing. But I noticed they posted one the other day where this dude created like a molar button, like put it inside, reshaped it. They did a couple different variations of it, but you put it in the back, and when you press it, like click it, bite down with your mouth, it activates, like on this one, I believe it activates DI.
姿ボタンでございます。
So at this point, he already has it in his mouth and he's about to do some tests. And it turns out, I guess by doing it the right way, he actually did like have some faster reactions when they look at the frame data. Anyway, let's continue.
やってますんで。
はいはいはい。穴にはめるの。
こうです。そうですね。そうですね。
こういうことか。すごいひっくりきた。こう。はい。いやてか、そう横向き。その向き。
Put it in his mouth.
しっくり。そしたら。
すごいひっくりくるこれ。感触。早くやろうよっていう感じ。
He says, I want to stop this soon.
あ、てか加えながら喋れる。そういう。
確かに。第一段階。そう、手は閉じれます。閉じれる。
I imagine it's not too comfortable. All right, they're gonna start testing it out.
はい、それでは実際にコントローラーに装着してみましたので、実際に試してみましょう。はい。
He said, we've actually attached it to the controller. Let's test it out. Here we go.
あ、ボタン押した。
He said he pressed the button. I guess it didn't work, or did it? Okay, now they start doing it.
マジか。マジだった。ケイ。ケイ。やばい。おお。
There we go. Looks like they're finally starting to get the hang of it. Oh!
今5-1の打ち方したのに俺。
He said I just did Goichi's combo,
喋れないね。
but I can't talk with this.
喋ると押し方。
Oh, when I talk, I press it.
喋れない。で黙ってやれってことですか。
Oh, again.
マジか。
See, now they're getting the hang of it, so it looks like it's actually doing the damn job.
OK。前回よりも7番じゃないです。
4まで。
He said it's the fourth molar, I guess.
たまに8番ある方いらっしゃるみたいですよ。
Sometimes there are people with 8
あ、で
or
もなんか
wisdom
そう
teeth.
安定感ありますね。前回
He said, but there is stability compared to last time. So I guess this is like the second or third time they've tried something like this. Right now, they're going to show the results.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、19。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。1、21。
Bam.
1、2、
So 19 frames, I guess. 21 frames. 23 frames.
7、8、18、
Oh, 18 frames.
19、
19 frames.
16、17、
17 frames.
5、6、7、17。
17 again.
5、6、7、8。8。
18.
1、2、3、4。おお、14フレーム。
14.
2回目が
飛ばしてない
飛ばしてましたわ。
多分そうでしょ。
11、2、3、4。え ?14 だ。
14 again.
2回目14。取ります。おお
Right here, they're looking at the difference. They're geeking out, saying there's quite a bit of
やっぱ
difference.
苦手だったんですけど、これまで結構。
これはすごい結果となりましたね。時々平均
Tokido
20。
averaged 20 frames.
小作平均16で返すという。
Kasako averaged 16 frames. So that's
デ
crazy.
ータを
All right, and there you have it. Playing with the damn mouth. Hey, shout out to the legend Broly Legs, because at first I thought it was something like that, but that man played with his tongue, right? Didn't he push through, like press his tongue against his skin to press the controller and the buttons? Like I said, and I will always say this, we will never have another Broly Legs legend. Anyway, crazy stuff. It's just cool to see Tokido's page. Tokido's page is huge, y'all. He has like over 174,000 subscribers. The man, I didn't know that his content was so in-depth and he was so dedicated to it. So anyway, link down below. How y'all feeling? Let me know. That is Butt Check family. Definitely let me know how you were feeling. Appreciate the mad love. This is the second video of the day. The earlier one was a very hot topic of debate. Definitely interested to see how you guys feel. And I will see you tomorrow with 2. So the morning one will be a dedicated video to a special chair. And then the tomorrow night will be a normal episode of Button Check. So thank you guys for the amazing love as always. I don't know what it is, but I know somehow, some way, get you a Molar button presser and it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
Ta-na-na, na-na-na, dun-dun, ta-na-na-na-na-na, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Where the hell all these kids come from? What is this, Weapons Part 2? Right, whatever. Da-na-na, flying.